Shalom. I'd like to give all praise and all honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. A double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us the truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Welcome to today's lesson. Today's lesson is on James chapter 4, verse 4, King James Version. We're in the blue letter. And it reads, we're going to go straight off into it, okay? And this is concerning being a friend of the world. And see, and a lot of times, many people find themselves being caught up with trying to appease the world rather than trying to appease Yahweh. You see, and so that presents a problem and a stalemate in their life. So let's get straight off into it. This is James chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses. Okay, why did it start off that way? Because when you are a friend of the world, remember, we are Yahweh's bride. Okay, we're Yahweh's bride. Okay, we're the wife of Yahweh. Okay, and the bride of Yahweh Shai. Okay, so if we spend any time towards uh, 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 any other entity other than Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, then that's the same as us committing adultery. Okay, that's the same thing as that because we belong to Yahweh. Okay, and so that's the reason why that started off like that. Know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God, and that's what it is. It's enmity with God because here it is. You are an enemy of Yahweh if you're more in tuned in the world. Sure, we have to have our job, and some of us got stores. And sure, we have to have our nice houses, nice cars, and different things that some of us have. You're not knocked if you have nice things or not. Some brothers are struggling more than others. Some brothers, in the truth, got it going on more than others. You know, and that's just simply the way it is. But just remember, whatever status that you at, that Yahweh is working with you, then that's the proper status wherever you at. Okay, wherever you at. And remember, we decrease as we increase Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, we decrease as we increase Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It's okay to go for your normal daily means or whatever, but uh, uh, if you're trying to build yourself up to, because you got some hope in your hope is in America, and your great dream of your business, and it's going to do it and going to make it at all your great this, that, and the other. No. And then you're going off. You're going off. That's just like you got some brothers that are like myself. I have an online store. I'm trying to make it work. Trying to do the best I can to advertise and do different things. Trying to build my business, but I'm not trying to build it because I see a great grand future in America where I want to be the big store of all the world. No. I'm just trying to establish an income. That's all. Just establish a little income of standing on my own feet doing so. Because I'm low vision blind, as y'all know. I'm low vision blind, and I can't see just like everybody else. I can't even see my own hand in front of my face. You know what I'm saying? In many cases, it's amazing me how, even though I may not be able to see my hand in front of my face from time to time, but still I can look all the way down the street and see a bird fly across the street, a block away. So think not these things to happen to you be strange. It's Yahweh. Yahweh, when he afflicts people, he does it in so many different special ways to let you know that it's him. And it's not just some whimsical little affliction that you have. No, we bear the indignation of the Lord because we sinned against him. And from time to time to keep us from going astray so that we don't become an enemy of the world, Yahweh will do certain things, afflict certain things upon us to keep us nudged onto the right and proper path that we both need to be on, that we may maintain having a friendship with and relationship with Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Okay, that's why that's so important. Whosoever, therefore, will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God. And that's what you are. You're enemy of God. If you focusing more so on your job, you just like you got some brothers that got a really nice job, right? And their job is their status. You had some people who've committed suicide before because they lost their job. Their job is their status of life. It's who they are. Okay, it's the character that they play every day. Okay, and when they can no longer play that character, some people flip out. Some brothers, got jobs where they may be called at different times of the day or night, to be spontaneous one way or another. No matter what your situation is, no matter what type of job you have, uh, uh, understand that your job or your business or your relationship or your material things that you have or these things are all vanity. It's all in vain. When our spirits lift up out of these chains of darkness, these corruptible fleshy bodies, when our spirits leave up out of these bodies, all the weight of the world is taken up off our shoulders as we go to stand before Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. See, that's the reason why we had to put Yahweh Bashem Yahushua first, and not the world. Not the world. It's okay to do your normal thing. You got your business or you got your job, your 9 to 5 on land job or your online job, whatever you have. Just make sure you put Yahweh Bashem Yahushua first, because he is the ultimate friend to have, because he is our God and he is our Father, and Yahushua is our big brother. You see. So we're going to read some of these precepts right quick, okay? In this Psalm chapter 50, verse 18, when thou sawest a thief, then thou consented with him. You see, that's being in agreement with a thief. Okay, he has been partaker with adulterers. And see, and when we give ourselves over to lustful desires and to our desires to have what we want, to feed our flesh, and we allow other people to have us in sync with them, to join them in their escapades. Say, for instance, the holidays, how people go to cooking up food and different things, trying to prepare for the holidays, to prepare to consent with others to do wickedness. And that's the same thing as moving thy feet swiftly to join a crowd to do mischief. These things we have to be very careful of, because you can easily do it. You can easily side with the wicked before you know it. Okay? And you had to catch yourself. And we recognize and peep game. Be always circumspect. Be always circumspect. See, physically and spiritually. You see? This Psalm chapter 73, verse 27. For lo, they that are far from thee shall perish. Thou hast destroyed all them that go a whoring from thee, because the Lord will. You're only setting yourself up for destruction. You're only setting yourself up to fail, for one, because without Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, there isn't anything that you can do that can succeed. And anything that you succeed in this world is only temporal. That's all. It's temporal. It's all vanity. It's all vanity. And our people do. Our people like to go on horn to serve false God. That's what our people do. Because our people are caught up by the different ways, sinful ways of Esau is Edom. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy not thy oppressor, and learn none of their ways, for their ways lead to death and destruction. That's all the wickedness. A wicked path only leads to wickedness. A wicked path only leads to wickedness. A wicked path is never ever going to lead to righteousness, you see. Because only a righteous path leads to righteousness. Okay? So when we understand this, Isaiah chapter 57, Verse 3. But draw near hither, ye sons of the sorcerers, the seed of the adulterer, and the whore. And talking about you, Jaquitas, you, your Yolandas, you 2/3 hood rat queens. Sirach chapter 25 verse 24. In their minstrel they do bring forth monsters. All the children that y'all have are bad seeds because it's from the men that y'all been sleeping with that are wicked spirits. Y'all take on with wicked spirits every time y'all have sex with some guy because sex is not just sex. A man is releasing a spirit, a wicked spirit within y'all by these wicked guys that y'all be having sex with. Miriam, she was a prostitute that had many wicked spirits inside of her. How did she get them inside of her? She wasn't born with them. She got them because she was out there a whoring, receiving many different sperm seeds inside her were being released from her in her by the different men that she was sleeping with, which led to what? All of the different wicked spirits that were in her. And she had to go where? To a righteous man. What righteous man did she go to? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay, in order to remove those spirits from her. Okay, you see, the same as you women, y'all got to come to us righteous men of the Lord, to the men of the Lord, in order that y'all receive what? Our righteous spirit. That's what Isaiah chapter 4 verse 1 is about. Okay, okay. 7 women should take hold of one man. Y'all want us to consummate y'all, place our spirit in y'all, so in order to remove y'all reproach. Okay, flat out. So this is Jeremiah chapter 9 verse 2. Oh, that I had in the wilderness a lodging place of wayfaring men, that I might leave my people and go from them far, for they be all adulterers. And that's what they are, adulterers. When you look around you and you see people, they got their little slang, they got their little walk, the 2/3, they got their little way. You can't be in their way. You can't walk the way they walk. Your feathers is not supposed to ruffle and flock with their feathers. You see, because you are of a righteous order, they are of a wicked order. I remember Isaiah chapter 6, verse 9, 10, and 11. Yahweh placed a seraphim angel in charge over them. Okay, so that they can't see this truth, they can't hear this truth, and they can't even understand this truth. You understand? So they got a wicked spirit upon them. Okay, so that means the ideas and thoughts and different things that they have is all situated in wickedness, and you don't need to be a part of that. You see, that's why you're supposed to always maintain coming out from amongst them. Always maintain coming out from amongst them. That includes your family members. Well, I love my family. Well, I love my friends. Well, if your family and friends are going to lead you into wickedness and going to lead you into having a out of order relationship, okay, that's going to lead you to where you're not having a good relationship with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, then guess what? You going off. You going off. You have to leave them alone. You have to leave your family members alone. You have to leave your friends. You have to leave them alone. Your co-workers. You have to stop searching, associating yourself with certain people, because when people become toxic to your salvation, you have to understand what it is for you to do. You have to eliminate them. You have to. Otherwise, you're only going to be encircling yourself by wicked spirits. You see, by wicked spirits. An assembly of treacherous men, and that's all they are. All those that gather around us, if they're not for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, then guess what? They just treacherous men and treacherous women. Okay, and they can't be trusted. Okay, Hosea chapter 3, verse 1. Okay, then said the Lord unto me, go yet, love a woman, beloved of her friend, yet an adulteress, according to the love of the Lord, toward the children of Israel, who looked to other gods and love flagons of wine. You see, now this is the time when the understanding that was given to this prophet was for him to go to uh to to uh to that of a whore and take her on as a wife and have children with her and all these different things. You see? And what is the message in this? Well, remember, I think it's Deuteronomy, either Deuteronomy or Isaiah. I get that confused sometimes about that, the one particular script. I think of Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17. There should be no whores of the daughters of Israel and no sodomites of the sons of Israel. Okay? Our people like to find themselves, particularly our women, indulge themselves into lascivious behavior, involved into doing promiscuous things that can only lead to having an adulterous relationship, friendship with individuals, men that will engage women into all kinds of sexual sin. Okay? But in this case, what he used to do is, for many of you, many of us, I should say, have done. We have went to whores and taken them on and have had relationships with them. That's what many of us have done. We've called them our wives. We've called them our girlfriends. I once had a girlfriend. She most definitely was a hoe. You understand? And she most definitely was into. In fact, when I met her, she was into hoeing, stripping, and selling dope. That's what she was into. You see, that's what she was into. You see, but you know, and what she, and this was back in the day, back in the 90s. Okay, back in the 90s. It's not a female that I'm dealing with now or anything like that. You know, right now I'm not fooling around with anyone, any of these females out here right now, because you know they treacherous. You got to watch them. They will take a brick and bump themselves upside the head and bust the skin and call the police and say you did it. And see, so let's get on pay it then. Let's get on pay it then. This Matthew chapter 12 verse 39. But he answered and said unto them, an evil and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and they shall go, and they shall know sign, and there shall no sign be given to it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. You see, these are the things that are being laid out right now, because our people, being an evil and adulterous generation, our people are a stiff-necked generation with wanting eyes. We desire everything of the other nations. We desire everything of the world. That's the reason why we have such a friendship with the world. That's the reason why we are so easily misled by wicked spirits, especially our women. Our women. Esau is Edom, and all of the other nations, they played all kinds of games with our women. It made our women into nothing more than whores. You see? And so there's nothing that we can do with them, unless we want to be married unto a whore. You see? You see? That's why a lot of brothers are experiencing many different situations that y'all are experiencing now. Because you're married to a whore. That's about all she is. That's about all she is. She your girlfriend. Y'all living together. Is she your girlfriend? Or is she a whore? You ask yourself that. You dealing with her. You know? You dealing with her. And then many brothers, you dealing with these females because you got kids with them. And I know you hate that. I know you hate that. You got to. The Lord allowed me, being a righteous man, able to escape the bands, iron bands, fetters, and chains that these women that want to place on a brother, especially when it's concerning children. I managed to escape right on through that, and I'm almost. I used to envy. I used to envy you guys that's got your children. I used to see you guys walking with your children and stuff, and your woman. Isn't that wonderful? I wish I had that. A man that's got his wife and his children. He's got his home and his car and his good job. And he got his health insurance, and he's saving his money. He's doing his thing. He's voting. He's the American dream dad. Oh, then came reality. I'm so blessed that I'm not the American dream dad. I'm so blessed that I'm not entangled with some whore and some bad seed as well, the children would be all right because they'd be mine, but the mother would be nothing but an all-out harlot. That would probably would have me locked up on a regular basis until they turn into an habitual. Then you're locked up for life or some mess, or 25 to life. Fooling around. There's a lot of guys locked up right now. Got 25 to life because of fooling around with some buckethead female or the hood, Jaquita, Yolanda, and so, you know what I'm saying? Fooling around. Gotta leave them wickets alone. This is look. I'd like to take the time to remind you to press the like button. Okay, go ahead and press the like button. That helps up for the algorithms of this YouTube channel, and also press the subscription button and the notification bell. That also will allow you to receive special notification alerts each time that I release a new video for your spiritual edification. Okay, and as always, we as good shepherds of the Lord, we are to feed the sheep. Okay, so thank you ever so much for that, the water. And this is Matthew chapter 16, verse 4. A wicked and adulterous generation. Hold on, we just read that. Okay, let's move on down here. This is concerning the friendship. Okay, John chapter 7, verse 7. The world cannot hate you, but me. It hated because I testified of it, that the works thereof are evil. Evil. That means uh, uh, bad times. Okay, bad times. Evil. Okay, times bad. Evil times, and that's what's upon the whole world, because we're here in Esau is Edom's kingdom. Here it is. They just well, I even want to talk about that. I don't want to cut the video, but a different thing. Assassination attempt was just tried. Okay, on a former president. And why? Because we have people have got to the point where they're tired of the leaders. They no longer want to hear what the leaders have to say. They don't no longer believe in what the leaders have got to say. They don't have no trust. You see, and then you got a lot of all these people, many people of our people that truly believe in the beast and the beast system. You got a lot of people like my sister who truly believe that if we all just vote for the right person, if we fool, the popular vote don't vote nobody in. It's the electoral vote. And the electoral vote is when the Congress members they all get together and they vote, not your black ass. You know what I'm saying? So you can vote, you, your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your neighbors, your friends, your co-workers, and everybody, and the mailman can all vote for one candidate. Everybody. But that don't even matter, because it's the electoral vote that counts. It's when the Congress get together and they vote. That's what counts. And your vote don't. Okay? So you taking off work to vote for some fool dummy that ain't gonna help you. When was the last time any white man that you voted into office helped you? Okay? It's real simple. And there's nothing complicated about it. You see? Now this John chapter 15, verse 19. If ye were of the world would love his own. And the world don't love me. The world don't love me. You see, the world don't love you. The world's not supposed to love us. We supposed to use the world as much as we can to assist us in our daily lives, okay, our daily means, but we are not to abuse the world. You see, no. Second Esther chapter 16. Start at verse 33 and read on through. I think it's around about 40 something. Where the Lord makes it clear. It makes Yahweh angry how we deck out ourselves and we deck out our houses. We deck out our cars and all these things. It pisses him off. Because really, he just wants to destroy all of everything. Because all of everything that is consisting us in this world is of vanity. It's all vain. Why do you think when the wartime comes? That's why I stopped envying guys that got kids and they family and all that. Because the Bible tells us in wartime, they do get children. So if another brother done had children and all this and that, the Bible says that if he has children, children, it's only for the slaughter. The slaughter of wartime, because that's what's coming. Wartime is coming. And if you notice, when you look all inside the war-torn areas that they show on TV, what you see, all the buildings, apartment buildings, townhouses, houses, businesses, cars, trucks, everything is flattened, burned out, turned into heaps of rubble. And people standing in heaps of rubble trying to live in a heap of rubble, burning and smoldering. Really? And these are the things that's coming to America, to Babylon. Okay? To Babylon. I hope they don't cut the video. I just said, who. So, but anyway, so the Lord makes it clear. But I have chosen you out of the world, because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua chose us. John chapter 17, verse 9. I pray for them. I pray not for the world. Because Yahweh makes it clear, he's not for the world. He's for us. You see, we is who he's for. He's for us. You see. And so we're going to read a few more of these, one or two, and go ahead and close it out. Okay. This here is... Okay, and some more on this. Okay. You out of the world. Therefore, the world hateth you. Yes, the world hated us. Because we represent Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We are the ambassadors to the kingdom of heaven. You see, and remember this, brothers and sisters. What you do for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is not the same thing that the next brother or sister is going to do or supposed to do, because each and every brother and sister has his own lot that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has placed each and every man in it. Okay? Your package. Okay. Hold on, let me check this out. Just talking about my package. Check out front.